Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Give me a quick thumbs up. Let me know you can see me, you can hear me, it's coming across fine. My voice, the video. Yes, fantastic. Greetings. Thank you for joining me here. Sunday Morning Joy with Jay. Beautiful day and Sunday, May 17th. Spring morning. It's nice and crisp. I went for a walk here. So go ahead and, as you all are typing in, chiming in where you're coming in from, go ahead and tell us the city and the country where you're joining in from today, so that we may all know where this beautiful constellation is. And while you're doing that, you can also go ahead and share, whether it's your first time, you type in the number 1, 10th time, number 10, etc. So we have Utah joining in from Lisboa, Portugal, Monterey, California, Robert. Hi, Naya, Denver, Colorado. Austria, Guten Tag, Cape Town, South Africa, fantastic. Miami, Florida in the house. Minneapolis, 10th time, but second time. Washington State in the house. Tennessee, first time, fantastic. Good afternoon, Ocala, Florida. Susan, I have a very good friend, a colleague who lives in your city. So go ahead and text me later, or maybe I can introduce you to my colleague. Kelly from Virginia, Tel Aviv, Rona, hello. Vancouver, Canada, Chico, California. Fantastic first timers. Welcome, very warm welcome. Kate from Rhode Island, 15 times. Yes, Joe, Greenbrae, California. One of my regulars for over 15 years, perhaps. Fantastic. Thank you for joining me here. I can see some icons floating in the bottom of people who haven't chimed in yet. Go ahead and type in Tempe, Arizona, 50 plus times. Erin, that's amazing. So first timers, go ahead and also tell me if it's your first time, how come today? Is it the topic? Is it the time? Is it the teacher? Is it something else? I didn't have anything else going on, so I said, I'm on the app, so might as well check it out. Whatever the reason is the topic, yes. K, is that how you say your name? K, okay. So this is being recorded on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube, Colombia, California. I didn't even know that there's a Colombia in California. Where is it, Betsy? Teacher, of course, Utah, fantastic. Denver, many times. Thank you for joining me again. Topic found me, fantastic. The topic as well. Okay, all right. So folks, I know there's a bunch of people here for the very first time. So Colombia is in Sonora, so that's not far away from me. I'm in the Bay Area, so probably you're like an hour and a half south of me or something like that. Okay, so is my voice, is the audio level clear? Hello, Cecilia from Trinidad. Welcome. Good morning. Good afternoon. Los Gatos from Los Gatos. Okay, it's about an hour and a half from Los Gatos. Okay, got it. Okay, so I learned something. Colombia is in California. We have Colombia here as well. Okay, so first timers, how we flow, how we roll in Sunday Morning Joy with Jay. We've been gathering here for about 6 years. Some 300 sessions later, we have fine-tuned a sequence. It's a 3-part sequence here, Sunday Morning Joy with Jay. First, I'm going to do some chanting, followed by some breath work, and then we go into the deep end of the pool, the meditation. Now, why? Why the sequence is because we have found that opening up the heart space, slowing down the mind, preparing the body, and the breath is super important for you to be able to have a powerful meditation. Now, there may be people here who are veterans, there may be people who are very seasoned meditators, but also maybe people here who are new and they're just trying it out and they say, oh my God, this meditation thing hasn't really quite landed. And if you are that person or know somebody, then this is the channel for you. This is the kind of thing, because the breath work and the chanting 100% will prepare you for having a deep meditation. That's my guarantee. And that has been the guarantee. That's why we've had tens of thousands of people who've come through this program since I started in 2020 in the pandemic. If you remember, when all of our in-person, at least my in-person retreats came to a grinding halt, and you all reached out and asked me to come online. And so I started with this thing called Zoom, which I just heard about, but never really dabbled with it. But here we are, like I said, 300 something sessions later. This has become a staple, and this is the hour of power. It's going to be probably the most powerful hour of your week. And for that to be true, I need you to do a couple of things. One is that I need you to go ahead and close that door, find the blanket, pull the screen down on your window, door, etc., whatever the case may be. And then also turn off your devices. Don't even bother looking at the chat once I get going, because I'm not going to look at it. So please don't bother putting in anything there. And I'll just give you time at the end for you to ask any questions, any comments, anything else that you want to get clarified. So guaranteed you will be given an opportunity to do that. So let this hour of power truly matter. Let it be something that you've shown up here. So let it make a difference. Give yourself the chance. And guaranteed you're going to come away from this hour fully rejuvenated, deeply inspired, and potentially going to sow a seed for what is going to manifest in the rest of this year, the summer. I know that some of you are from the southern hemisphere, so it might be the winter. You're getting into the winter soon. So either which way, let this hour truly make a difference. And if you have to commit to it, you showed up here, so might as well make that last mile. Commit to it to not be distracted by anything or anyone. Let this be about that time to go deep within. So with that preamble, I'd like to go ahead and dive into the practice today. So today we have a very special request about grief, loss, and letting go and staying true, anchored in what is. All right. So with that, let's go ahead and downshift our gaze or close our eyes. And I want you to find that comfortable posture, whether you're seated, cross-legged on the floor, or lying down. Find the alignment between your head, your neck, and your spine. So your back is straight, and if somebody were to look at you from behind, they would see the majestic silhouette of a mountain. Shoulders dropped, belly soft, jaw relaxed. Palms open, facing upwards, regardless of whether you're lying down or sitting up. In a posture of giving and receiving. Let's take in some deep, comfortable breaths to prepare as we go into the first phase of Sunday Morning Joy with Jay, which is the chanting, the opening up of the chakras. A long, slow, deep breath into the belly, and an even longer exhale out through the mouth. A long, slow, deep breath in through the nostrils. Noticing the belly rise, and then exhaling it all out through the mouth with an audible sigh. Another long, slow, deep breath in, and letting it all out through the mouth. Breathing in the golden light of Source. Breathing out with creation. Continue to breathe nice and deep like this, and you will notice that the body automatically begins to go into this rest and digestive part of our autonomic nervous system. Now, with this next inhalation, I want you to breathe down into the base of your spine, the Kundalini, which is by the tailbone. Breathe in deep here. This is your sense of safety in this chakra. And as you exhale, I want you to release it with the sound of Lam. Now, breathing into the sacral chakra, a couple of finger spaces below your navel. This is the seat of satisfaction, also referred to as Swadhisthana chakra. Breathe into this area, give it what it needs, and as you exhale, I want you to release it with the sound of Vam. Now, breathing into the Manipura chakra. This is your solar plexus just below where the rib cage ends and the soft tissue begins. Breathe into this area. Give it what it needs. Allow it to expand. This is your seat of confidence. And as you exhale, I want you to release it with the sound of rum. Now breathing into the heart center, the anahata, the seat of the love that you are. Giving this area what it needs, allowing it to expand and soften. And as you exhale, I want you to release it with the sound of yum. Yeah. Now, breathing into the Vishuddha chakra, this is the seat of self expression, the throat chakra. Breathe into this area, giving it what it needs and allowing it to expand. And as you exhale, I want you to release with the sound of hum. Now, breathing into the region of the third eye, Ajna chakra, the seat of wisdom in this body. Breathe in this area, giving it what it needs. And as you exhale, I want you to release with the sound of sham. Sh. Now, breathing into the very tippy top of the head. This is your Sahasrara chakra. This is the portal to the divine, the crown. And as you exhale, I want you to release it with the primordial sound of the universe. Om. Together. Now dropping the practice. Just noticing for yourself how this simple 5-minute exercise has changed you. Now, as we prepare for the second phase of Sunday Morning Joy Vijay, I'm going to go and give instructions. This is a 3-part breath work, pranayama, ancient wisdom from India. It is the altering of breath to help your body to go into a deep state of bliss. In this, we're going to do something called Bandha Pranayama. So, in this, first of all, we're going to start with 30 rounds of bow breathing in through the nostrils, out through the nostrils. I do the counting, you just follow along. 30 rounds of bow breathing, followed by exhaling and holding. First for 30 seconds, second round 60, final round 90 seconds, progressively increasing. Believe in yourself. You can do it. Your brain will tell you otherwise, your body will fight you, but you're much more than those noises and those voices that will tell you things that are make you feel that you're less than, incapable. Stay with the group as best as you can. If you simply cannot hold, that's okay. Let go and catch up with us in the next round. After the exhaling and holding for 30, 60, and 90, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to inhale and hold with a full pair of lungs for 15 seconds to cap out each round. That makes one set, 3 progressive sets. That's going to be our pranayama practice for today. So let's go ahead. 30 rounds of bow breathing in through the nostrils, out through the nostrils. Go with the flow. In with relaxation, out with stress. 10 more rounds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and hold 30 seconds. You can totally do this. Drop into the rhythm of your heartbeat. Can you feel your blood pulsating throughout your body? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 15 seconds hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let go. Full cycle of breath in and out as we prepare for the second round of this Bandha Pranayama practice. Again, let's go ahead and start with 30 rounds of bow breathing in through the nostrils, out through the nostrils. 15 more rounds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and hold. 60 seconds. Believe in yourself. You can do this. Ask yourself, what am I extremely grateful for in my life right now? And then ask yourself, who am I grateful for in my life right now? We're almost there, folks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 15 seconds hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let go. Full cycle of breath in and out as we prepare for the third and the final round of this Bandha Pranayama practice. And let's start with 30 rounds of bow breathing together. 15 more rounds. Five, four, three, two, one. Exhale and hold. 90 seconds. You can do it. Totally believe in yourself. I want you to feel the sensations in the soles of your feet. Feel your heels, the ankles, going up to the shins and the knees. Feeling your thighs and the largest muscle mass in your body, your buttocks. Going up the back from the bottom base of the spine to the middle back, the shoulder blades, to the bottom of the neck. Now from the belly, soft, chest to the shoulders. From the palms up to the wrists, the forearms, the upper arms, to the back of the neck, to the back of the head, to the top of the head. We're almost there, folks. The entire face. Now, the entire body as one unit. Feel the sensations in your entire body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 15 seconds. Final stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let go. Full cycle of breath in and out as we reintegrate with normal breathing. And as you do so, I want you to notice how this practice has shifted how you feel right now. Notice the slower pace of thoughts in your mind, the ease of your breath, and the lightness you may be feeling in your entire body. This, dear ones, is the power of pranayama. Now, with the body slowed down, the brain calm, and the breath relaxed, let us go into the deep end of the pool. I welcome you to this practice on grief, grace, and the love that never leaves. The ancient Sufi mystic Rumi once said, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." The wound is the place where the light enters you. And this must be one of the most outrageous things you've ever heard. That the very place that you've broken, Rumi said, is the place God enters in. That grief, that which feels like the end of the world, end of love, is actually love, with nowhere left to go. Let that land. I want you to gently downshift your gaze or close your eyes. With your hands rested open in your lap. the palms like a bowl waiting to be filled. And just for this moment, you don't have to be okay. You don't have to have moved on. You don't have to have made peace. You don't have to explain the size of what you lost or justify how long you've carried this feeling. Just come as you are. Come as you are. Dear one, grief is honest. It is the most honest thing the heart does. It does not perform, no pretense. It's simply saying, this mattered. This person, this love, this season of my life, it mattered more than words can hold. And that honesty, that's sacred. Now, I want you to bring to mind what you are grieving. It doesn't have to be a person, it could be a version of yourself you had left behind, a dream that did not survive contact with reality, a relationship that quietly dissolved before you even had the chance to say goodbye properly. Perhaps a life that was supposed to look different than this. Whatever it is, let it come forward. Don't push it away. Don't dress it up in gratitude before it's ready. Just let the brief presence, let the grief be here in this room with you right now, being witnessed. Because the thing about grief that nobody tells you is it's not the absence of love, it is love, still alive, still burning, still looking for its beloved. You didn't stop loving, that love didn't die, it just changed form. Now, I want you to imagine for a moment that the love you shared with whatever you've lost never actually left. It is still here. It's woven into the fabric of who you are, sitting quietly in the way that you laugh, in the things that still make you cry at unexpected moments. It's in the values that you hold, in the way you love other people now, more carefully, more fully, because you know what it means to lose. That love shaped you. In fact, it's still shaping you. There is a word in Hindu philosophy called sanskaras. Sanskaras, the impressions left on the soul by everything that we have ever loved, ever experienced, and ever survived. Every grief you have carried has become a sanskara, a sacred groove in your being. It's an initiation. You are not broken by what you lost. You were broken open. Now I invite you to let grace in. Not as a replacement for the grief, but as its companion. Grace is not the feeling that everything is fine. Grace is that quiet, stubborn, almost irrational sense that underneath all of this, you are held. That something larger than your pain is present in your pain. That even here, even in the wreckage of what you loved and lost, there is a ground that does not give way. Feel that ground now beneath you. Solid, still, unmoved. This is the ground of being itself. And it has been here this entire time, even in your darkest nights, even when you could not feel it, even when you stopped believing in it. It did not leave you. And that is what the mystics knew. Across every tradition, in every age, mystics sang the same song in different languages. Love is not destroyed by death or loss or time. Love is the only thing that is real. And real things do not disappear, they transform. So let me ask you to do something now that may feel impossible. Let yourself be loved right now, not by the one you lost, but by life itself, by this moment, by the grace that held you together on every day that you thought you wouldn't make it through, by the quiet miracle that you are still here, still breathing, still willing to feel. That is not weakness. That is extraordinary courage. So, dear one, I want you to now place one hand on your heart. I want you to feel it beating. The heart has been broken. It is still beating. Do you understand what that means? Do you understand the kind of love it takes to keep beating through everything yours has been through? You're not just surviving your grief, you are being transformed by it. Transformed into someone with more room, more depth, more capacity for compassion than you ever had before. Because you know what it costs to love. And you keep loving anyway. Holy cow, God is real. Let us now seal this with 3 affirmations. Receive them not as just words, but as truths being spoken back to the deepest part of you. So as I speak them, I want you to silently speak them inside yourself. Let them move through your lips like a quiet prayer. My grief is not a sign that something went wrong. It is proof of how fully I loved, and that love has not left me. It lives in me still, and it is making me whole. Second, I'm not behind on healing. I'm exactly where the sacred needs me to be. Grace is not waiting for me at the other side of grief. Grace is here, inside the grief, holding my hand right now. Number three, the love I shared with what I've lost was real, and real things do not die. That love has become a part of my soul. It walks with me. It will walk with me forever. I am never, ever alone. And as I bring this practice to a close, I want to leave you with a question. Not something that you need to answer right now, not something you need to figure out, but I want you to sit with it the same way that you sit with something precious, carrying it in your day, in your week, into your quiet moments. And that question is, if the love I lost never actually left me, and it is still alive somewhere inside who I am, what does it want me to do with the rest of my life? I'll say it one more time. If the love I lost never actually left me and it's still alive somewhere inside who I am, what does it want me to do with the rest of my life? I want you to please bring your palms together in prayer position at your heart center. As we bring this practice to a close, I want you to gently tuck your chin to your heart space in a posture of gratitude. And I want you to now rub your palms against each other because the palms are an energy vortex. And as you rub your palms, you generate the chi or the prana, the life force. And when you feel a nice warm ball of energy welled up between your palms, I want you to cup your eyes and bless yourself and speak these words to yourself. I am fortunate. I'm lucky. I'm truly blessed. I attract wonderful people into my life. I attract great opportunities. I attract love. I attract incredible ideas. I attract wealth. I am guided by love. I give everywhere I go, even if it's only a smile. My abundance overflows to those around me. I love my life. I am the M in magic. I'm unstoppable. I welcome wealth into my life at the intersection of light and matter. I welcome wealth into my life as life giving life and life sustaining life. I welcome wealth into my life as a manifestation of truth, goodness, and beauty in this world. Now bringing your palms back together in prayer position at your heart center. I thank you for joining me in this practice today. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And just at your own pace, I invite you to go ahead and drop your palms and ever so gently open your eyes. And as you do so, I want you to acknowledge what this practice has done for you. And if you could summarize what this practice has done for you in one word, what would that be? And now I invite you to go ahead and drop that one word in the comments so we may all know how you feel. I'm seeing amazing, grateful, refreshed, inspired, peaceful, grounded, peace, blessed, grace, love, healing, magic, calm, grateful, compassion, clarity, at ease, lighter, still, healing, healed, hope, hopeful, blessed, healing, support, love. And that list continues. Congratulations, dear one. You put yourself number one on your priority list today at this moment for this last 1 hour. And you said, ultimately, this is where it all begins. So you have reaped the reward. Take a pat on your back. You have decided to make yourself a priority. You've decided to fill your teacup, and the rest of the week, the rest of the summer, rest of the year, it flows from here. So thank you for paying this attention. Thank you for being focused on yourself. Now, thank you for the beautiful meditation, Yuta says. My husband's word, loved. Fantastic, Kate. Beautiful. I'm glad that you're able to do it as a couple. Video very delayed from audio this session. Interesting. This was so powerful for me because my mom passed away last month. I'm very grateful. Grateful, Cecilia. I'm grateful for the timing. Grateful for the request that came in from Smita. Thank you for all the donations you all are making. So as you see, I take in your recommendations for future topics. Go ahead and drop them in my Soul Tribe. There's a WhatsApp group for those of you first timers. I have a WhatsApp group, and the way you would find it is on my Inside Timer profile. There is a link to it, and you can join and you can go ahead and drop in any future topics that you'd like for me to talk about. I have scheduled a session for a couple of weeks. I'm doing it now every other Sunday. So I do have one other title that I have announced, but I don't have anything for into the summer, etc. So go ahead and drop that into my WhatsApp group and the Soul Tribe group, and then I will be happy to put that on the roster. So let's see. So truly transformative and beautiful, says Eric. A perfect time for me. Thank you so much. Thank you for participating. Protected me. This protected me. Wow, that's beautiful. Jay and all the beautiful souls here. Your gift to me, fantastic, Kate. Thanks for saying that. Grief is love. What a powerful, liberating revelation. Kate says, thank you. I'm always back for the teacher. I appreciate that dedication. Thank you. Okay, so any questions, anything else that you'd like to talk about? I appreciate all the people donating without even me asking. It goes to support the channel. Like I said, will be doing something in a couple of weeks online. But those of you in the Bay Area, please mark your calendar. I believe I am scheduled to do an in-person Zen dinner party on August 8th, which I believe is a Saturday. And I will be announcing it. I haven't put it out there yet, but it should be able to go. I'll be putting it on my WhatsApp group shortly. So please look out for that. August 8th, I believe it's from 5 to 9 p.m. Visited the cemetery to find peace about my mom's passing yesterday. This really helped me a lot with all those memories and feelings. Thank you, Naya. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you all. So it seems like you all are a satisfied bunch. Sonia says, thank you so much, Jay. So many people have gone through losses, and this meditation was so powerful. Lots of great reminders on how to think of grief. Absolutely. Yeah. So this, by the way, is available for you to share with your friends and family and colleagues, etc. This is recorded. It will be available shortly on my YouTube channel. You can go and find it, Meditate with Jay. Again, that should also be linked on my WhatsApp, on my Inside Timer profile. You can find it. You can go and replay it. So if you give me a few days, my assistant will go ahead and trim this from being an hour-long practice. So now we've been together for 51 minutes now. but she'll convert it into like a 15, 20 minute, just the meditation part as well. So you'll have the longer full set with all the pranayama and the chanting, etc. But you'll also have, in a few days, just the meditation bit, if that is something that's more useful to either yourself or for you to share with somebody that you know who could benefit from it. So this is memorialized, dear ones, so you can go back and revisit it as many times as you like. Okay. Thank you again. Thank you for all the donations. I appreciate it. So, like I said, I will see you all in a couple of weeks. I believe that's May 31st. And same channel, same place, shared with my family and all my close friends who stood by me through my journey of loss. Indeed, indeed, we all go through that, those experiences. Loss is one of the guaranteed things with this question of how do we deal with it. And hopefully, the tools that were shared today will become that support structure, that way to look at grief, look at grace, look at God, look at yourself, look at the support that you received, that cup, that cauldron in which you're being held in all of this changes and all of this turbulence, whether you realize it or not. Hopefully, this is a good reminder. My mom will love me that I'm happy and move on with my life. Absolutely, Cecilia. Indeed. Okay, dear ones, with that and all the love in my heart, I wish you all have an amazing week, an amazing summer, and if you're in the southern hemisphere, amazing winter. And until I see you all again, same time, same place in a couple of weeks, I wish you be well.